Blue 42! Blue 42! Hi! What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Madden NFL 2018. I am Steven Steffen. We are back in the Juan Madden franchise after a few big games in the Gridiron Racers League. That league is in the off-season. We are going strong in the Juan Madden season. Week 10, we are the Broncos, of course, playing the Cleveland Browns. He is 6-3. I've actually never played this user, but I know he's a pretty decent player. He has a good record. He's in a tough division, and he's beaten the Bengals, and the Bengals have had my number in this league. So I know he's a good player. Going in, this is a big game. We have to win. We really need to win out to make the playoffs, in my opinion, because my division is so stacked. We play the Chargers again, but I'm really not sure if I'm going to be able to beat him. So if I want to make the playoffs, I'm going to definitely have to get it through a wild card. So we'll see how that goes. Right now we are in the hunt. As you can see, he is the 4th seed, winning the AFC North so far. So we are Monday night prime time, so let's get to the highlights. Browns first drive at 2nd and 4 at the 45. DeShone Kizer finds Jalen Strong, and he's going to have a nice juke move down to the 22. A couple plays later, it's 2nd and 12 on the 24. Kaiser's going to scan the field, not find anything open. He's going to decide to find Strong at the last minute. He gets rocked by DeCandrick Sherman, but holds on to the football as the Browns 1st and goal at the 6. Next play, it'll be Isaiah Crowell for the Browns, wide open up the middle on the inside zone. Touchdown, Browns. They take a 7-0 lead. Broncos first possession. It's quarterback Paxton Lynch finding Carlos Henderson on the corner route for the 21-yard gain to the 35. Later in the drive, it's 1st and goal. Lynch will give it to Andy Janovich, the fullback. He takes it in for the touchdown as the Broncos respond right back with a score of their own, 7-7. We pick it up 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Kaiser's going to find Strong yet again over the middle inside the 15-yard line. 1st down. Browns, it would be a 7-7 game at the end of the first. Next play, it'll be Isaiah Crowell yet again taking it up the middle for the touchdown as the Browns, with 2 impressive drives on offense, they take a 14-7 lead at the start of the second quarter. Broncos trying to respond. Quarterback Paxton Lynch looking for Henderson again, but it's going to be Tyrone Holmes stepping in front of the pass for the interception. Browns take over. The Browns would fail to do anything with it, though, as Kizer rolls out to his left and heaves it up into the end zone, but it's intercepted by Darian Stewart of the Broncos. He brings it out to the 15-yard line. Broncos take over. Next drive, it's going to be Lynch finding Henderson yet again, this time to midfield. The drive would stall out, however, and the Broncos would settle for this 44-yard field goal by kicker Kai Forpath, giving the Browns a 14-10 lead. We pick it up, 2:21 to play in the half. It's going to be Crowell taking the handoff, and he's going to go straight up the middle again, and he's to the races as Chris Harris Jr. shoestring tackle stops the touchdown at the 6. Next play, it's 1st and goal. It's going to be Kizer finding David Njoku, the tight end, in the end zone for the touchdown as the Browns take a 21-10 lead late in the first half. Broncos trying to score before the end of the first half. Lynch looking, but it's intercepted by Jason McCourty of the Browns as they get the ball back in great field position. The drive didn't last long, however, as Kizer looking in the flats, but he's picked off by Akeem Talib, and Talib is going to take it all the way back, do some nice juking to get rid of Kizer. He takes it back for the touchdown as it's 21-17 Browns with 1:18 to play in the half. 1 minute, 4 seconds left in the first half. It's Kaiser finding Charlie Coleman over the middle for the big gain to the 18. 24 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 8 on the 16. Kaiser will find Coleman wide open in the end zone for the touchdown as the Browns would take a 28-17 lead with just 20 seconds to play. 9 seconds left in the half. Lynch trying to get the Broncos on the board before the half. Finds Demaryius Thomas on the corner route. Timeout Broncos. They would bring on Kai Forpath for this 54-yard field goal with help from the wind. It is good as the Browns take a 28-20 lead at halftime. Broncos' second play in the second half. It's Paxton Lynch finding Henderson. He makes one miss, and he's going to take it the distance for the touchdown. 74 yards to the house as it's 28-26 Browns. Broncos would go for 2 and get it here as Lynch finds D'Angelo Henderson in the flats. Wide open, tied at 28. Browns trying to respond. It's 3rd and 12. Kaiser will find Coleman over the middle, but he's going to be hit by DeKendrick Sherman, and Chris Harris Jr. is there to pick it up for the Broncos. A couple plays later, Paxton Lynch on the play fake. He's going to find tight end Jake Butt over the middle to the 14. Next play, it's Paxton Lynch finding who else but Carlos Henderson with a huge game as he catches it in the end zone for the touchdown. Broncos take their first lead, 35-28. Broncos trying to pull away. It's 1st and 20. Paxton Lynch is going to find Demaryius Thomas over the first down marker, but he is hit and fumbles the ball. Browns take over at the 41. Browns would settle for a field goal. It's 35-31 as Paxton Lynch finds Jake Butt for the nice gain. He goes out of bounds to the 30. A few plays later, it's 2nd and 9. 3 minutes to play. Lynch is going to find Henderson for the touchdown as Lynch would throw 3 touchdowns, all 3 to Carlos Henderson, as the Broncos take a 42-31 lead with 3 minutes to play. Browns trying to even the score one last time. Kaiser is going to roll out and heave it up, but it's going to be intercepted by Brandon Marshall of the Broncos. He takes it back to midfield and seals the win for the Broncos as they defeat the Cleveland Browns on Monday Night Football 42-31. So there you have it, another one in the books, and that one was crazy. So a very Browns-like performance. He had a lead there and was looking pretty good. We were fortunate to get a pick 6 right before the half, and then we just came out in the second half and played very good. The defense stepped up big, and we were able to kind of slow his offense down, and I think we outscored him 22-3. In the second half. Yep. So as you can see, the breakdown, great second half, pretty poor first half, but we finally got it together. But a fun game and a big win. We really needed that win. Definitely need to beat the Bengals and hopefully sweep the AFC North. That would be ideal, but we know how difficult the Bengals are. Look at Carlos Henderson had a huge game. I don't know, every now and then he just goes off. He did it last season against the Eagles in the snow, and was fortunate to get that today. So looking at the stats, he actually ran the ball extremely well, 131 rushing yards. He passed the ball well. We had 353 passing yards, though. Couldn't run the ball, and once again lost C.J. Anderson for the rest of the season. So that sucks. We got him back for one game. He had 175 rushing yards last week against the Steelers, I believe. And then we lost him for the season after this game. So it's just kind of the par for the course for this season. We've just been injury prone, and that'll happen in Madden in certain seasons. So Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like and subscribe. We are playing the Raiders. Get our big rematch. I feel like we should have won the first matchup against him, and I'm still a little salty about it. I feel like Madden kind of cursed us a little bit. So we had 5 fumbles in the first matchup, so we're definitely going to make sure that we try to protect the ball next week against the Raiders. So that's a big game. Hopefully we can pull that one out. And then we've got the Chargers in a couple weeks. Looking forward to that rematch as well. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later.